So this is where Tilda tried to reel you in. What was her proposal? That together you could save the planet? Just as your precious genetic mother always wanted? I believe the old ones call that a bait and switch. Luring you with the promise of a vibrant new world, when in reality, it's doomed to be cracked open by nemesis and scoured life.
If you're trying to get a rise out of me about Tilda, it's not gonna work. And if you really believed we have no future, you wouldn't be here.
Perhaps I'm just waiting to see if you can once again achieve the impossible. Speaking of which, my preparations for Nemesis have revealed a new problem. I've been searching the remains of the Zenith base for any data that helps us. In doing so, I discovered that 13 of our spacefaring friends descended to Earth from the Odyssey.
But we only found 12 corpses total, including Vervain at the biotech lab.
Your math is impressive as always, but yes, it appears one got away. His name is Walter Landro. In the 21st century, he's an aerospace magnate, but also a bit of a celebrity. I'm sure I don't have to tell you he's far too dangerous to allow to roam free. You need to find him and deal with him.
You said Walter Landro was a bit of a celebrity. What does that mean?
Although he made his money in aerospace, he put vast sums into the production of holographic equipment. In fact, his wife was a famous actress. The two of them are featured in tabloids and other media.
Tabloids?
A type of news outlet that track the personal lives of celebrities, allowing legions of fans to live vicariously through the rich and famous.
Oh. Yuck. You said you've been searching through the Zenith base. Did you find anything that can help against Nemesis?
Well, I believe our best option is to unearth powerful technologies from the Zenith, the ancient past, or both. And with such knowledge in hand, we might be able to build up and interpret Nemesis in a way that can't currently anticipate.
Surprise attack? I like it.
Don't get your hopes up. I found a few, but nothing concrete. It would be a long search for fear.
So Landro made his fortune by selling spaceships?
Not exactly. He built ships and drones that could mine near-Earth asteroids for rare metals, generate untold riches.
I'm starting to see why you're worried.
Indeed. Thanks to us, he no longer has access to the Odyssey of the Zenith base, but he likely has extensive knowledge of potent old-world technologies. As such, he represents both a threat and an opportunity.
You think he might know about something that can help Nemesis?
It's possible, yes.
So where do you think Landro went?
The coast far to the south. The area racked by tectonic shifts and volcanic activity. The few to knock who ventured there referred to it as the Burning Shores. But 1,000 years ago it was called Los Angeles, a hub for the technology and entertainment industries. Landro's space mining company, Heaven Sent, was headquartered there. It stands to reason he'd retreat to familiar territory. I'll send you coordinates. So, are you ready to track down our Horaizon?
Okay. To the Burning Shores, then.
Proceed with caution, Leroy. I suspect Landro is even more devious and resourceful than the others.
Oh, silence. If I didn't know better, I'd think you were actually concerned about my safety.
Hey, Roy? I hope I haven't caught you in the middle of fighting a giant machine or something.
Hey, I'm actually on my way to the Burning Shores.
Oh, right. I heard about you from silence. Be safe, okay? We'll be here if you need us.
Will do. Thanks. This is it. Landro's headquarters shouldn't be far. Good. Were you actually flying just now? Yeah. Just, not my best landing. Damn. More machines. Stay back. I'll handle this. Hold on. I can help too. Let's see what you got. You know how to hold your own. The name's Seika. Hey, boy. I could say the same about you. You focus. So you're Quinn. You're not exactly like a divine arrival. How do you even know that? I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but first, just one for now. I saw you before you crashed, flying on a sunwing. It didn't look like you knew about that tower, which means you're new. So what brought you here? I'm looking for someone. There's a ruin. On the hill northeast here, that's where I was headed. Ruin on the hill. You mean Starlight Rise? You know it. Is there another way to get there? Maybe. But first, we're gonna have to do something about that tower. I think we can help each other, Aloy. The tower's not far from where my people make camp. I can show you the way. Hold on. You said we can help each other, but what exactly are you doing here? Let's just say I need that tower dealt with too. Come on. Take a seat up front. Oh no. Not another one. Whoa. Like I said, there's no getting to Starlight Rise so long as that tower's there. Okay. Casting off. Sure beats rowing. I've had a lot of time to improve design. How long have your people been here? About a year, I think. We hit this massive storm crossing the Great Ocean. Lost half the fleet and our bearings. It was a miracle we even made it to shores. We've been stuck here ever since. See, I'm sorry to hear that. Just how many of you are left? Not as many as there should be. We've had other troubles since the shipwreck. And some of those remaining aren't much help. Sounds like you're not thrilled to go back. Bringing back Nowland is certainly going to complicate things. It'll be fine. Just follow my lead and let me do the talking. If you say so. That's it on your left. Lead in. Uplifting name. We weren't in great spirits when we made landfall. Okay, here we go. Further. May I be dismissed?
No. You will remain here until the trader returns. You!
Here we go.
Sorry.
One act of treason breeds another, it seems. Stealing a diviner's focus, leading a barbarian into our midst.
Where's the one I know?
Arrest them both. Remove their focuses at once.
Arrest us. This is a matter for the Admiral, not a compliance officer.
By all means.
Who's the barbarian.
She's done for.
Things got tense earlier.
It's not our best day.
Admiral Garrett! As I told you, sir, proof is now before your eyes. A soldier dared to don a diviner's focus. The eye reveals legacy. But Sega did not stop there. She brought a barbarian among us. In direct violation of confidentiality clause 3A. Protocol states that these
Might be our last chance at finding our missing people, sir. Diviner Vi's focus showed me his last moments. He found a clue. The ruin on Starlight Rise. There's evidence our people were there.
Huntress headquarters.
Now we have no means of safe passage. Not in our current situation. But she might have another way.
Remember the law, sir. Focus is for a diviner. No one else.
Sega's actions are indeed concerning. And there will have to be a reckoning. But finding our lost crew is paramount. If Sega has a chance of bringing them back, our course is clear. Even compliance must recognize that. I will allow it. Sega and the Outsider are free to pursue this lead.
But sir, if
Outlander, I'd like a word when you have a moment.
You okay?
I should have said that. It's just that my sister is one of them missing. Not only that, she's our last navigator. Our only means of getting home. I've got to find her, even if it means using a forbidden relic. Meanwhile, Rang and the others act like I'm the problem, when in reality, I'm the only one looking for a solution.
Look, I understand. Maybe more than you know, but for now, I think we need to calm down and
Just calm. You're right, of course. Getting upset isn't going to help.
Okay. We both need to get to the place you call Starlight Rise. But that tower seems like it knocks anything nearby out of the sky.
Out of the water, too. It fires at any watercraft in range.
Oh, great. Well, it seems to me you've got some kind of plan in mind to deal with it.
Maybe. Between the two of us, there might be a way.
Well, you're a good fighter, that's for sure. But beyond that, I don't know much about you.
There's not much to tell. Nothing special about me, except my sister is pretty well known among my people.
You don't seem so ordinary to me.
I was just a petty officer until we ran aground. But we lost a lot of midshipmen and lieutenants to the storm and the wreck. And now even more of them are missing. So I've been trying to step up and help the Admiral.
It took a lot of guts putting on that focus. Seems to me he needs more like you.
Tell that to Rang and his toadies.
So your sister is a navigator?
More like the navigator. The only one who can steer by the stars without instruments. She reads the sky like a scroll. Knows every constellation by position, no matter how much it spins around up there. Which means she's been an Imperial favorite ever since her first exam. One of the fleet's most precious assets. And then she's gone.
She and the others just disappeared?
After we made landfall, the hard way, The Admiral sent scouting expeditions with the very few boats we had left. Not one of them returned. I don't know what happened to them all, but I do know it has something to do with that tower. And Starlight Rise.
Agreed on that. Is there anything else you can tell me about that tower?
It just appeared one day a couple of weeks ago after our scout boats went missing. And it shoots at anything in the sky or sea. Machines, boats, you.
Okay, don't worry.
I tried to get near it, but it's mounted on a tall ruin with machines all around. On the plus side, its range is limited. I've been testing it with my skiff and setting up buoys to mark the radius.
Can't tell if that's smart or reckless.
Both, maybe. I'll admit there have been a couple of near misses.
What exactly did you find about the Luminous focus?
When the scout boat sent by the Admiral didn't return, he sent our very last one to find out what happened to them. Divine Eye was on board. They made it as far as Starlight Rise, went inland and found a camp and a bunch of equipment. It looked like some of our people went into a ruin there. Then they spotted a machine.
個性を描くヘッドライト、冒険心を満たす航続距離、これこそ実感できる進化。
Sky or sea, machines, boats, you.
Okay, don't worry.
I tried to get near it, but it's mounted on a tall ruin with machines all around. On the plus side, its range is limited. I've been testing it with my skiff and setting up buoys to mark the radius.
Can't tell if that's smart or reckless.
Both, maybe. I'll admit there have been a couple of near misses.
What exactly did you find about the Luminous focus?
When the scout boat sent by the Admiral didn't return, he sent our very last one to find out what happened to them. Divine Eye was on board. They made it as far as Starlight Rise, went inland and found a camp and a bunch of equipment. It looked like some of our people went into a ruin there. Then they spotted a machine, unlike anything we've seen. Silver and gold moved like a spider. Spooked, they ran back to their boat.
They were lucky to escape. I've dealt with those things before.
Well, their luck ran out fast. The morning they tried to sail back, the tower went up and blew them right out of the water. Vi's body washed ashore here sometime later. A friend of mine found it and let me know. The same friend ratted me out to rank for taking focus. But what was I supposed to do?
I would have done the same thing. Trust me. You think there's a way to do something about that tower?
If we want to reach Starlight Rise, we have to try. I was able to approach the tower on foot, but I couldn't get close enough to shoot at it or anything like that. With the right help, though,
Show me the way and give it a shot.
you'll probably want to resupply first. You can use my skiff if you need to hunt for resources. Just stay south of the settlement. The tower can't hit that side. I set up some buoys to mark its radius.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go clear my head. There's a bridge that leads to the ruins where the tower is mounted. I'll wait for you on the other side.
Hold on. There's one more thing. The Quen here, all of this. You were part of a larger expedition, right? Headed for San Francisco?
That's how you know about us. And you've seen the others, haven't you? And they're alive.
Most of them, yeah. I can put you in touch with them, but we should find the missing people first, right?
They're alive. This is great news. But yes, you're right. It should wait. If we tell everyone now, it'll just be a distraction. So for the sake of the missing, we have to keep the focus on them.
All right then. I'll see you on the other side of the bridge.
So, the barbarian strolled the camp with Sega. The two of you promised to find our missing people. Given our desperate situation, I had chose to agree. That doesn't mean I like trusting our fate to a stranger. Who are you? Where'd you come from?
My name is Aloy. As for my life story, does it matter if I can help?
I suppose it depends on the cost. Compliance is trained disciples, Sega. By letting her gallivant of the foreigner, I may have given her just enough rope to hang herself.
It seems to me she can take care of herself, but I'll do my best to keep her out of trouble.
Very well. To that end, is there anything you need to know?
You seem to think highly of Sega.
She is an exemplary Marine. Persistent, selfless, resourceful. Being stranded is a bad attrition. Everyone wears down eventually, but not her. Not yet. I've come to admire her more. She's our best hope for finding the missing. I'm sure of that.
You said your situation was desperate. How did all this happen?
We sailed from across the Great Ocean. Ours was the tribe's most important mission in this century. Was to be my swan song. Now it would be my epitaph. A typhoon struck us midway, cleaving the fleet in two. I know not what happened to the other half. Scattered, stranded, probably sunk.
I don't know. There's always hope.
After we beached, I sent out scout boats to explore the coast. None returned. And I haven't the craft nor manpower to mount a search. First I lost half my fleet, now I lost half the survivors, so don't speak to me of hope.
And yet, Sega found a clue on that focus.
You're just like her. Yet don't give up.
Compliance sure seems to have a lot of sway around here.
Compliance officers are the eyes and ears of the Imperial House. It is their duty to ensure that the wisdom of our ancestors doesn't fall into the hands of our enemies. And so they ferret out the disloyal and disobedient. Inspections, interrogations, all in the name of security.
All I see is one man causing a lot of unrest in your camp.
Being liked is not part of compliance's mandate. Assuming we ever return home, Ren will report on the crew to his superiors. That fact gives him a lot of influence. I can only pray that he uses it for greater good.
I'll do my best to help Sega bring back your people.
If they're even still alive. Keep her safe if you can.
Sega Collins is getting busy.
You have no idea. Or maybe you do. Meet me at the burial grounds up the western hill.
Okay.
You came. I wasn't sure you would.
Well, I'm here. I'm guessing this has something to do with the compliance officer's inspections I saw earlier.
Whoa. Hold on. I saw you stand against compliance with Sega. You must have your own reasons for doing so. But just how far are you willing to go to oppose Rain?
I'll do what I can. Look, I get that you're not quick to trust, but I can only help if you let me.
I suppose you're right. Especially in times like these. You've seen the influence compliance has here. It's even worse back home. But there are a few of us who do whatever we can to undermine them. We joined the fleet to further our cause, led by Diviner Enki. A while back, Enki set out with a crew to recover a priceless shipping manifest, disguised as a scouting trip.
But they never made it back.
Exactly. Only Enki and Kelva, another ally, knew the true purpose of their expedition. That manifest could lead us to undiscovered focus caches back in the Great Delta. Which is why I need your help to find Enki, or finish what he started.
The manifest that Enki was after. You said it could lead to more focuses?
Stockpiles of them, all back in the Great Delta. Only diviners are allowed to study the legacy. And from what Enki told me, only part of it at that.
So what focuses of your own? You could learn the truth for yourselves.
Not just learn, use. Everything that Quen have built, our fleets, our technologies, comes from the legacy. The true might of the Empire. With that knowledge and power on our side, we could finally loosen the stranglehold the boards have on our people. Maybe even overthrow them altogether.
So when you joined the expedition, you were after the shipping manifest?
Not quite. The fleet was originally bound for a different city far to the north. One we believed held many powerful secrets. Enki had hoped to recover as much knowledge as he could before it fell into the hands of the other diviners. After we wound up here, he found a scrap of data that mentioned the manifest and its supposed location. He realized this find would more than make up for our failed operation. It was a wind in our sails. Hope at last.
I'm guessing there were more compliance officers like Rang back home?
Rang is a poisonous toad. But the Board of Compliance is the black heart of the Empire. It breeds fear and suspicion. All Quen are expected to watch for any sign of disobedience or malcontent. Turns neighbor against neighbor. Even divides families. My own brother, eager to rise in the ranks, reported our mother to compliance. She was innocent, of course. But after they released her from interrogation, she wasn't quite the same.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
That kind of betrayal, it never really heals.
I'll try to find Enki's expedition. Where exactly are we headed?
An island far to the southwest. Enki believed the manifest would be found in a ruin there. I also thought I saw smoke rising from another island east of it. Perhaps they ran into some trouble along the way?
It's worth a look.
If ancestors forbid something happened to Enki out there, his focus can still help our cause and the manifest he was after.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. There's a coin stuck on that ruined bridge. I better get in there and grab those machines. Are you alright?
I'll live. But what's an outlander doing all the way out here?
My name's Aloy. I met your tribe back at your settlement. I'm here to look for Enki's expedition.
I see. I'm Rokomo. Divine Enki was my charge. We ran into machine trouble on a small island to the west. I had no choice but to drag Enki out of there. They didn't far, obviously. A strange gyre smashed our boat into the ruins offshore. They remained at this island, and then we ran into those damn machines. Enki saw them before I did. Took a blow in my stead. He died from his wounds not long after.
If Enki is gone, I was asked to return his focus.
Impossible. It was lost to waves. But now that you're here, maybe there's still a chance for my comrades. I left them on that island. Please, you have to help them.
Okay, I'll do what I can. What about you? I can't just leave you here.
Don't worry about me. I cobbled together a raft. With those machines gone, I can get back to the settlement on my own.
Okay. Be safe then. Soldiers. This must have been Enki's expedition. I better take a closer look. Killed by machines. And there's a note. They thought Rokumo was up to something. I better figure out what really happened here. My focus can help. These clan were under attack by machines. They held out. For a while, at least. Materials for a raft? Maybe these clan tried to leave the island after Rokumo took the boat. Six barrels, only three bodies. Enki and Rokumo left on the boat. So where's the last soldier? Okay, so the Quen stranded here building a raft when the machines killed them. Enki and Rokumo escaped earlier, but one of the Quen got away. I better check the tracks, see if I can find where they went. The last missing Quen. Killed in a struggle. She was stabbed to death. Rokumo lied about what happened here. Looks like his tracks keep going. Tracks under the water. And there's drag marks. Boat must have cast off from here. So Rokumo killed that Quen and took Enki. And left the others to die. He's got a lot to answer for. Okay, let's see. Should be around somewhere. This is not explaining to do it. That's far enough.
Aloy. I see you've caught up to me.
You lied, Rokumo. I went to the island where you left your fellow soldiers. Three were killed by machines, but the fourth? You killed them. Then dragged Enki away.
So you found the truth then. After we made camp, I saw Enki sneak off with another soldier. I tailed them. Overheard them discussing some kind of manifest. That's when Enki's allies spotted me and attacked. She left me no choice.
You were ordered to spy on Enki.
My orders on this expedition were to serve Officer Rang. And Rang suspected Enki was up to something.
And because of that, everyone except you is dead. There's this thing I don't get. Why ask me to go back and save them, knowing I might discover what really happened?
It would have been worth it if it meant undoing the harm I caused. Before Enki died, I asked why he didn't just let the machine kill me. His answer was simple. We force ourselves to do terrible things because we think we have no choice. Hearing that made me want to make up for my mistakes.
He wanted you to see there was always another way. And if you really want to atone, you should stand up against Rain. He put you up to this.
Owning my crimes is one thing, but defying complaints? Rain will report to the board upon our return home. I never will free again.
Would that stop Enki? Well, it's your choice. As long as you remember that. Just think about it. Okay?
That's enough. You had better have significant evidence, Rain.
Sir, the witness I uncovered was quite specific. They overheard her conspiring with Diviner Enki before he left.
That's absurd! What did you offer them to lie?
Hold on.
This is no business of yours, barbarian!
Oh, it definitely is. I found Enki's expedition. All but one are dead because of your interference.
If that's true, I had nothing to do with it.
Yes, he did. Admiral, I'm a risk specialist. Rain told me that Diviner Enki was a traitor and ordered me to shadow him. When one of the others discovered me, I was forced to protect my cover.
And one of Enki.
Instant. He died trying to defend me from a machine. Whatever evidence Rain has against the Oa can't possibly be right.
I
Silence! 5 people are dead. You deployed a risk specialist and didn't disclose it.
as is my right.
Not in an emergency. You idiot! We're shipwrecked. The crisis clause of the Maritime Charter clearly states that you must transfer all covert assets to my command. And don't get me started on the subject of witnesses. Take him to the brig. Fiona, you're free to go. Roko, with me. I want a full report. Your service is noted, Outlander.
Here's Enki's focus. I put the manifest on there for you. Use it to find more focuses. Free your people from compliance.
I'll do my best. Enki would want me to. Please, accept this. You're a gift from the ancestors, Outlander.
So, how do we get to the tower?
These trails will lead us to it. Take your pick.
Okay. Let's go.
So you know a lot about my people, but I barely know anything about you. Like who you were looking for outside our eyes.
He's a fugitive.
Come on. That's all you got?
Let's just focus on getting to the tower.
So mysterious. Whoa! Big ugly machine alert! We'll have to deal with it to get to the tower.
See what you got then.
You're on. Make your move.
Down it goes.
Yeah. Good fight. Feels like every day there's something new that's trying to kill us.
I know the feeling.
They're here. I bet you must be pretty important to your tribe.
I grew up an outcast, actually.
Oh. I'm sorry.
I'm better than them. And from what I saw back at the settlement, they needed me too.
I am one of the chosen people. Not some weak sailor who abandoned ship when the seas get rough.
Made it. This definitely looks like something larger would have built.
Whoa. Okay. But how do we stop it when part of it's way up there?
Let's take a look around.
It's coming down.
I truly hope you enjoy this tower. I set it up just for you.
Oh, great. According to Londra.
Let it be a reminder that unlike my former colleagues, I was today.
That doesn't look good. Fire. Get the cover.
That didn't go exactly how I thought it would.
It turned out okay. And now your machine can get us to Starlight Rise, right?
Yeah. I saw it fly off when I crashed. I should be able to call it back.
One step closer to finding my sister and a living ancestor hereafter. But I should probably report to the Admiral first, give him some assurance that we made progress.
Okay. I'll meet you back at the settlement then.
You know, I'm kind of glad you tagged along. Okay, so shall we get going to Starlight Rise?
Yeah, let's go.
So what now?
Up you go. Something wrong?
Of course not. Oh, it's a little snug. Oh, shit!
Hold on back there.
Starlight Rise is just across the water. I guess we'll see if this living ancestor has something to do with my missing people.
Look, once we get into the ruin, we might find data that your focus model isn't able to make sense of. I'm sending you an update so you'll be able to see what's going on.
Oh, thanks. You sure seem at ease with the focus. Is that why your tribe made you an outcast?
No, not exactly. They cast me out when I was born. In fact, everything I've done, including the focus, was in spite.
Sounds familiar.
It gets easier, you know.
What? Clinging to the back of the Sunwing?
That too.
Just worry about steering thing, okay?
Sure.
Down on the beach. Those are some of our missing scout boats.
Looks like there's a lot of construction on the hillside.
That's what Divine Eye saw.
Let's try to retrace their steps then. I'll set us down.
Solid ground. Thank you, ancestors.
Okay, we should follow your people's trail. See if we can figure out why they were here.
Looks like they left some equipment behind.
It was just tore straight through the machine's armor. This bullet looks pretty sturdy too.
My people had to fight while they built all this. But they kept going anyway.
Let's stay on the trail. Way up looks broken. Maybe the clamor adjusted it.
Hold on! I've got an idea!
What are you doing?
We can use this ballista to make another path! Starting to feel the burn!
Do it. Let's get running. Making progress.
Yeah, right into the spooky abandoned ruin.
Your people put a lot of effort into getting in here. Almost like they were after something.
Or someone had a knife to their throats.
We'll find your sister. Don't worry.
You don't have to comfort me. You know. I'm fine.
Sign. This is definitely Londra's old headquarters.
Down there. What is that thing?
Let's find out.
All this is a prototype
Is the rocket engine. Never got off the ground. The way it was designed made it too dangerous.
Dangerous how?
I can't live with poison everything in a 1,000-mile radius if it got used.
Oh.
Let's keep moving.
So this engine, it was traveling to the heavens? The diviners say the ancestors could do that.
Yeah. Londra launched ships into space to search for resources.
But why dig all this out now?
We should keep following the trail.
My engineers tell me that in the event of an accident, they can contain the fallout. But they don't grasp how effective my enemies can cause public paranoia. That's the real fallout.
According to Londra, from before he left Earth.
Getting hot in here.
Whoa. The ruins split in two. One pressed on.
Oh no.
Crushed. Looks like some kind of construction accident.
This was Lena from the galley. We weren't exactly friends. She didn't deserve to be worked to death. How could an ancestor do this to people?
Knowing Londra and his kind, I can't say I'm surprised. Another ballista. Maybe we can use it.
I'll shoot this time.
By all means.
I make you a handhold in the bridge there. Try and get to that ballista further up. Think you can make a jump?
I can reach it.
I can help! Keep them down! I'll try to get the ballista! Okay.
Tree.
one lava-filled chasm conquered.
You did pretty well back there. We're not a bad team.
I think so. I always wanted a sidekick.
Okay, I see how it is.
After you.
Can't open doors without your sidekick, huh?
Just giving you a chance to shine.
The doubters whined that the city would never sell its precious landmark. The price was indeed astronomical. But the observatory could have no better steward than I. Perfect headquarters for one whose vision extends to the stars.
An observatory?
A place where anyone could look at the stars. Until Laundry took over anyway.
Cheryl Automate Solutions upped their orders for 6 different non-terrestrial minerals this month. Our inventory is running low. Do you intend promising a new project? Or just another monument to yourself?
Andre, this was Pharaoh. Why am I not surprised?
Damn it. Another one.
Crushed by rubble. Maybe we did dig this out.
I think his name was Kita.
This might have been mission control for Laundry space mining operations.
Quite a display.
Yeah. Let's see what we can find. Looks like we can access the hologram from here.
Huh. There's data here. Let me see what I can access. A lot is corrupted, but it looks like some logs survived. I might be able to play them.
I found Evelyn in the control room, rooting through the logs for Laundry's passcode. Not sure how she got past security, but yeah. She's not doing so good. Just kept banging on Laundry's door, begging him to save her. I told her he was gone, but she just kept wailing. They had to drag her out.
That was the last recording. Everything else is from before 2065.
How many logs did you find?
3. No, 4.
4 entries, 4 digits. The recording said that this Evelyn was looking at the data for the code. Let's try to find it.
Okay.
Looks like that unlocked another console.
Maybe check that other console.
This displays an archive for Laundry's asteroid missions and years. It looks like I can navigate it with my focus, so I'm not tied to the console.
Okay. Playing the first log. Uploading it to your Focus 2 for reference.
2050. A year of triumph. That first mission silenced 1,000 naysayers. When we acquired the asteroid, they held their breath. When we returned with the wealth of planets, they came crawling, hats in hand. That fight will always be dear to me. And history.
Okay, let's hear the next one.
Accessing it now.
I'm convinced the board is in a platinum on that rock is worth the risk. Once we grab it, I'll make Evelyn a platinum ring so she can wear our success wherever she goes.
What a great guy. No year in this log. Just a mention of platinum.
Ready.
Okay, here it comes.
The accident has disturbed the ants, lawyers, and publicists swarming into damage control, carving out incalculable losses. And what they don't see is that he does us in complacency, inspiring us to future excellence.
He doesn't see his workers as people, does he?
Let's hear it.
Playing it now.
My chief competitor tried to block me in Congress, but I'll have that cobalt no matter how many years it takes to take out. Shallow lunar resources can stay on the moon. Everything else belongs to me.
Okay, I think I know what to look for.
All right. One second. There. I upload the last of the logs to your phones.
Thanks. As soon as I find the last number, I'll enter the full code upstairs.
Wow. You actually did it.
This must have been Mondra's living quarters. Right at the center where he worked.
That relic. Is it some sort of gun?
A gift from a so-called friend. A reminder to always watch your back. I wonder what that's about.
What's this for?
It's some kind of award, I think. Mondra's wife was pretty well known at the time. Strange to keep this around. Sounded like they weren't on the best of terms at the end.
Love can make it hard to let go.
Security logs for the facility. There's a recent entry.
I'm growing impatient over.
Data retrieval is almost complete. I've tried them with me for forecast.
You require anything from aeronautics and special ops, yes, equal to the 5,000 SP.
Correct. There. Ready for transmission. It's a shame we have to revive that particular program, though.
Darling, we're very difficult to take unless we can afford to do so. Reduce your aim with the matrix by 50%, please.
Adjusted.
Wonderful. When you transmit the files immediately, we get the hell out of here. This place feels like a goddamn tomb.
What was all that about?
The North Array sounds like a transmitter. If we can find it, maybe we can track Landra to whatever hole he crawled into.
Sure. But what did he come back for?
I'll explain later. Let's find a way out. Okay, transmitter should be somewhere nearby. That extension is promising.
Those machines are on our way. Gotta clear them out. What was going on in that hologram back there? And why exactly did Landra come here? And what is he doing with my people?
He used them to dig up this place to find some data. Part of it has to do with something called MSP, which I've never heard of before, but the rest... I think he's trying to build a ship to get off this world and into stars.
Off this world? Why would anyone want to do that? There's something you're not telling me. Oh, you're just like a diviner, full of secrets. Oh yeah? Well, what about you?
The way we reacted to that mural back in the ruin? Care to explain?
Fine. I guess we'll hold our tongues for now.
All right, look. The important thing is that we know Landra went, and that's probably where he took people. Landra's your sister.
You're right. Of course. I should report back to the Admiral before we go any further. I'll use the boat we saw from the air to return.
Okay. I'll find you there. Fiora? Rokomo? I see you're a free man. Does this mean we're off the hook for what happened at Denki's expedition?
Until my court-martial back in Great Delta. The Admiral said he'll do what he can, but it's likely I'll be sentenced to prison. It's okay. It may be a long death on that island. And it gives me an opportunity to help cause.
Some of the Empire's fiercest opponents are locked up. Can't risk making martyrs of them.
A former admiral, an overseer's daughter, even a royal imperator.
We've been trying to get one of our own close to them for a long time. And new allies armed with focuses and knowledge from the legacy? Who knows? We might just shake up the Empire.
Sounds like you have a long road ahead of you. I wish you luck.
Thank you, Aloy. Because of you, I chose to finally do something good. For Enki. And for Quinn.
Ow! Oh! Just great. Is everything okay?
I gave my report to the Admiral. Apparently, some of the crew have called for me to be stripped of rank and cast out.
I'm so sorry, Sega. That must be really hard to take.
It doesn't matter. Where are we headed next?
Well, we know where Laundry sent the data from his company. Somewhere on the mainland north of Met. Should be able to fly there.
Yeah, about that. Let's take my skiff this time instead.
I'm a fan of flying, huh?
I'm a Marine. I'll take the water over the skies any day.
All right. We'll take your skiff.
Should we get going?
Yeah, let's go.
Follow me. Nice and easy. And unlike flying, if you fall off, you don't die. Open water ahead, complete send disappearing behind us. Along with everyone in it.
Why do you put up with that? I get what it's like to feel as if the entire tribe's against you. I would have stormed out of there a long time ago. It wasn't always like this. I was a good Marine. A good sister. Felt like I belonged. That belonging is a kind of strength. One that keeps me going even in the rough seas. When you have something like that, you can't have to decide. I see. You know, your people don't know how lucky they are. I don't know about that. I do. Seems like coordinates are leading us towards that course.
That thing gives me the creeps. On clear nights, we can see it from the camp moving over us. There! On the shore! More of our boats!
Then we're on the right track.
I'll take us in!
Okay. The coordinates point to somewhere up the hill.
After you.
Barrier. Laundry must have set it up.
Doesn't look like there's a way past it.
There's some kind of device on the other side. I think I can scan it. Alright. Let's see what's on this thing.
It looks like there's something further in.
Some kind of compound. Laundry might be in there. You're missing people too.
I'm not seeing a way past the barrier.
There. It's some kind of power generator. Hooked up to the arm of the horse. Laundry's figured out how to get part of it working again.
A metal devil can't actually wake up, can it?
I'm not sure. But at least right now it must be how Laundry's powered barrier. So if we can find a way to shut down those generators, it should come down. It's worth a shot, at least. Looks like there are two of them nearby. Come on, let's get going. See if we can shut this down. Something powerful. I can't get over my own. Seika, I need you to shoot the core. One down. Now for the other generator. Seika? Yeah! On it! Get back on Brendan. Barrier shut down. I hope my people are in there. People. And the mural. Yeah. Why are they all just waiting? Let's find out.
Seika, have you come to join us? Join you?
Yeah, we have. It took a while, but we finally made it.
A barbarian, one of the chosen. Impossible. Zeth would never allow this.
How did you get in without him?
Well, Zeth sent us, actually. After we helped him out of that ambush in the wilds. Right! You see, I was on my way here with him when machines attacked us. We tried to hold them off, but we were outnumbered. That's when Aloy here came to the rescue. I was exploring the region and I ran across them, so I just rushed to help. You should have seen her. One of the best machine hunters I've ever met. She saved Zeth's life. Oh, I was doing what I could. Zeth had something important he needed to take care of after, so he said to go on without him. And that's when he told us how to lower the barrier and said we should head straight inside.
Zeth really needed a barbarian to get him out of trouble.
We all need a little supporting fire every now and then.
Well, Zeth gave him the okay. And I am not risking one of his outbursts. Let the others inside know about our revivals, will you?
Fine. I'm not letting them into the Ascension Hall until they prove they're devoted, just like everyone else. And I'll be interested to hear Zeth's side of this when he returns.
Oh, by all means.
Good luck in your Seika. May you both embrace his light.
That was close. I can't believe that people are here willingly. And the answer to Zeth. Sounds like a great guy. Let's get to this Ascension Hall before you have to meet him. A hologram.
Welcome, my chosen. You've wandered, you've suffered, but you are lost no more. For I have found you, and I offer you what you deserve. The Ascension. So be at ease, forget what you think you know, and embrace this moment. A new world awaits.
Okay. That's a lot, Andra. So he wants us to embrace his light. Literally.
I'd like you to meet some old friends of mine. See, we were at the best party in town, celebrating our big win. And while everyone's attention was on me, my ex-business partner, well, he barges in, and he's jealous about our success, and he throws a drink in my face, but not dropping me, because my bodyguard Jack, he tackled to the floor, and the others, Riley and Nolan and Parker, well, they made sure he was kicked out. But it was my Evelyn who encouraged everyone to just laugh it off. I adore them. Their dedication to meant everything more than any award. And it ended up being the best night of my life.
Ah, you must be the ones Brennick mentioned. Two more souls chosen to leave our thankless old life behind.
Yes, that is us.
It's Kiral, right? You were stationed on the Spark? In my former life, yes. Just one more Marine bound to a hopeless expedition. Enough of that. As Walter says, we must forget the past. Our suffering led us here after all. And now, the ascension is almost upon us. This place is such a wonder, isn't it?
I've never seen anything like it.
But it is still nothing compared to what's in the Ascension Hall. You've been inside? Indeed. I proved my devotion not long before you joined us. Now I wait to be taken to what lies ahead. One step closer to the Ascension.
You mentioned you're waiting for what lies ahead, and we're still getting up to speed, but I thought the Ascension Hall was where we needed to go.
You're not the first to fail to grasp Walter's plan for us. Now that I've seen what's in the hall, my rank is secure. But there is something more that he's offering us. I just know it. It has to be why the devoted are escorted to another place. And as soon as Zeph returns, he'll take me there. I'm ready.
Do you have any idea where this place is exactly?
Somewhere that brings us closer to Walter. To his embrace.
So you've been inside the Ascension Hall. Is it as special as we think it is?
I shouldn't say. I wouldn't want to deny you the same experience I had.
Come on, Kiral. Just a hint? We're dying to know what's inside.
I'll tell you this. It's breathtaking. Like the moment Walter first appeared before our boat. But better. Prove your devotion. And you'll see.
Well, thanks for talking with us, Kiral. We should get back to learning about Walter.
Yes, of course. Good luck with your studies. I hope to see you at the Ascension.
I'd like to tell you a story. Once, I had a home on this world with the most beautiful view of the city. Me and my wife used to love to sit and watch city lights twinkle in the evening haze. So I wanted serenity. But then, the time of ashes came. And while the heavens offered an escape, only I survived and grasped the secrets of immortality. Everyone I cherished, they were gone. And I was alone. Which is why I am so glad to have met you. Soon, you and I shall spend eternity on a new world. And we sunset together.
Well, if it isn't our do-gooder and the barbarian.
It all makes sense now. The time of ashes, the floods in the Great Delta. We've been trapped in a cycle of destruction, but soon we'll have a new world.
It's quite a promise. And now that you've proved your devotion, you're ready for what comes next. Zeph will lead you there as soon as he returns. Not so fast. Your good deed in wilds may have gotten you this far, but you get no special treatment here. Walter himself granted me the privilege of guarding the Ascension Hall. So until you complete your review and learn the words of attainment, this door remains shut. No exceptions.
Okay. We will be back later then.
Sounds like we're supposed to pass some kind of 100 devotion test.
Who knows how long we have with this after it gets back. There's gotta be a fast way to learn whatever the words of attainment are. Let's take a look around.
I'll get us a drink. In the meantime, remember what Walter said about embracing the future.
Seems like you don't really share your friend's excitement about all this.
I should be more excited, shouldn't I?
It's okay to question things.
Lon was thrilled when we got to the Ascension Hall. He can't wait to see what we take next. But I'm worried that all this is too good to be true.
So why don't you just leave?
I can't abandon him. We've been through everything together. Our missions, the Typhoon, the shipwreck. And soon, the Ascension, I guess.
Seems like most of the clan are more than happy to follow Andra. So why not you?
At first, I wanted to leave. Everything he told us felt like it filled an emptiness. Like maybe I finally found somewhere to belong. Then I remembered how the boards back home would tell us to follow virtues of legacy, to be good and honest. And then they dragged my father away for speaking out against imperial decree. I'm not sure it's any different here. Walter might be a living ancestor, but with a cousin like that to do his bidding, his kindness is just as conditional as the others.
As far as anyone at your settlement knows, you went out into the wilds and vanished. How did you end up here?
Lon and I were part of a scouting mission to mainland, but things went bad fast. We were lost and starving. Our boat was wrecked, and then Walter found our camp. A living ancestor, emerging from the wilds to tell us we'd been chosen, that we were safe. It was easy to embrace. Everyone here has a similar story.
Why didn't anyone send word to us?
Not everyone is chosen. Walter says we must leave our old lives behind if we're going to ascend. Nobody questioned it. But I should have.
You said Lon can't wait to see where you're headed next. Do you know what you'll find there?
I imagine it'll be another kind of test, like here. Once you've been in the Ascension Hall, you're taken there by Zeth. He and his troops are the only ones who ever come back.
Everyone keeps mentioning him. I get the feeling he's not a friendly guy.
As friendly as a Fireclaw. But it's not just him. The soldiers that follow him like that too. I guess they know they can do as they like, now that they don't answer to the Admiral or compliance.
You're right to be skeptical of all this. Andre's up to something. We need to get into the Ascension Hall to figure out what. And to do that, we need the words of attainment.
I don't want to stir up any trouble. When Zeth comes back, figure out that I told you.
Does it have something to do with one of those laundry displays?
This is important, Otosu. A lot of lives are at stake.
It's related to what Walter said he valued most about his friends.
Look, Kirol, we need your help. You said that the Ascension is almost here. Seika and I are trying to prove our devotion as fast as we can,
But we're running out of time. We need to get into the Ascension Hall.
But the only way to learn the words of attainment is to pass your devotion review.
unless you help us out. We're a lot like you. We've suffered so much until now. Storms, shipwrecks, hunter, killer machines. We don't want to go back to that.
Well, we should all embrace his light. Perhaps even with a helping hand. Okay.
No one's getting past me without the words of attainment.
Oh, we know the words. Seika.
Oh, no. You should have the honor, Aloy.
Only through devotion may I embrace his light. Only through him may I ascend to a new world.
No one's ever passed their devotion review so quickly.
Well, we did, so we can get away now.
I don't know how much more of Laundra I can take.
Yeah, let's see what he's really up to.
Laundra's really building up suspense.
Must be pretty spectacle there.
That's how they'll ascend.
Laundra's building a spaceship, right? We better take a closer look.
Clouds. They're not real. It's all an illusion.
The rocket, the source of radiation. That's why he grabbed data from that old prototype in his headquarters. It must be how I'll get lift teams. Storage. Laundra's followers. That can't be a space for all of them. And MSP again. What does that mean? Laundra's got Boris's printer working again. To build a ship.
I don't like that look. What did you find?
The horse. It has a special component. One that can make almost anything you can imagine. Parts, tools, even entire machines. Laundra has rigged it to build what he needs for his ship. But in order for the ship to leave, it needs a ton of power, way more than what Laundra could achieve with what he had.
So if you're looking for something from his old company.
Exactly. Part of the data he got was a blueprint for a kind of boost. One that's as toxic as it gets. If this ship gets airborne, it'll spread poison from here to every tribal land in the region.
Everyone gets sick and die. There's still something I don't get. Why would Laundra do all of this just to get off this world? Oh, this again! You're still not telling me everything. My people are the ones that are caught up in all this. My sister! I deserve to know.
You're right. I will tell you. It just won't be.
Guess our time's up.
This must be our friend Zeth.
Spread out. Reinforcements will follow. Time to put you down.
Never seen a cannon like that before.
I guess it's Laundra gave him a new toy.
Maybe there's a way to shut it off. Now to get this. Come on out, Zeth. Here we go.
I'll enjoy crushing you both!
Nice to meet you too.
have you been taking the rest of our people?
Answer her question.
Takes the voyage to his park on the southern peninsula. But you'll never reach it. The tower there is positioned to ward off enemy approach.
And my sister is there?
She was in the final group. I'm not supposed to bring any more over.
But Walter promised the ascension to everyone who proves themselves. I don't understand.
Londra's been using you to get what he wants. Let's face it, you're an easy mark. Too blinded by your own ego to see the truth.
Well, you just flipped his world upside down.
Just give me a straight answer. Why does Londra want to leave?
Something is coming to Earth. It destroyed the world that Londra fled, and it wants to do the same thing here.
Destroy the world? What could possibly do that?
It's called Nemesis. It's like a machine, sort of. But it's more powerful than anything you or I have ever faced. That's why Londra's building this ship. He's doing everything in his power to leave before it gets here. And I guess he wants to take someone with him, too. Look, I know this is a lot to take in, but there's still hope.
If you say so. There's a beach on the southeast coast of the island where we took down the first tower. That's probably the closest we'll get to Londra's park. And I should probably report back to the Admiral. Tell him something about what we found her.
Okay. I'll meet you at the beach then. That was really bad. Think she seemed so lost. Why do I feel like that too? How do I fix this?
Hard to believe all this might just end.
I'm just strong that on you.
At least you're honest. Because I haven't been honest with you. Those paintings we saw in Monarch's old building. I recognize the style. My sister painted them. She's one of them. One of his followers. I wanted to hide it from you. Or hide it from myself. Maybe. She's gone. I've lost her. I feel like I've lost my tribe, too. Now you tell me that the world is ending? What am I supposed to do with all this? What's the point?
I completely understand why you wouldn't tell me that. It's okay. But your sister? Your people? They are part of you. Nothing can change that. You have to fight for them. To save them from Londra, but maybe even to save them from themselves. And you will. That's just you. That's part of what makes you... great. You don't have to do it alone. Okay? I will help you, I promise. Okay. We need to find a way onto that peninsula. The currents are too strong for swimming. Yeah. And if we fly to your skiff, that tower will knock us out. I was thinking, there's a machine that can fly and dive below the surface. The water wing. I thought you said the towers blasted a bunch of them out of the sky. Yeah. But if we were riding one, maybe we could do better. Time our dives to duck below shots from the tower. Can that spirit of yours tame one? No. Not yet, at least. Are there any water wings left? Do you think you could find one? There have been a few sightings since we took down the first tower. I could ask around the settlement. Okay, let me know when you have a lead. In the meantime, I'll work on the overhead. Gotta admit, I'm not exactly looking forward to the ride. Let's see what we've got down there.
Another fortunate swing of the hammer for old
Gilden?
Aloy! My flame-haired Nora, my damn fixer, my second set of hands! Who thought we'd meet again in such familiar circumstances? Certainly not me.
What are you doing here?
Well, now, it all started when I heard the echoes of a most peculiar voice beckoning me into this beguiling place. But I resisted. I knew this was a special delve, one I had to share, so I went and fetched my friend Olvar, who was more than willing.
And where is he?
Alas, we got separated when we sailed into a howling tempest on the way back here. Blew me right overboard. I floundered about in the waves, certain I'd become snap-maw bait. But nope, the sea spat old Gilden right out onto the shore. Olvar undoubtedly thought I was a goner, and pressed on, as any true delver would. I followed in his footsteps as far as I could, till I came across a door that wouldn't budge. Naturally, I searched for another means of entry. That's when I uncovered an ancient lever, tantalizing in its door-opening potential. I pulled the lever, which may have, upon reflection, sealed this door shut behind me. And thus do we find ourselves once again at a fortuitous meeting.
Can we step back a minute? How exactly are you here? The last time I saw you was in the dam way up north.
After your departure, I wandered here and there, dabbled in a few ruins, even tried my hand at another dam out past Barren Light. But nothing can quite compare to our delve.
You wandered all the way from the new territory to the Forbidden West.
And Ember in the wind, girl. That's old Gilden. And as luck would have it, I bumped into an expedition headed for the burning shores. Now there's an opportunity for fellowship and adventure, I thought. So I chucked my rod in with theirs, and here we are.
Well, I'm not sure how you managed to get out here unscathed, but it's good to see you, Gilden. Tell me about this Olvar guy.
Our bond was forged on the road to these uncharted shores. Night after night, I relayed my previous adventures to my traveling companions. Olvar took it all in with a fascinated silence. So when we got here, we agreed to share our fortunes. The look on his face when I told him about this place. Nothing quite like the joy of a new delve shared with good company. After I fell off our boat, I searched all over for him. I was starting to think him lost when I found his camp up top. He'll be as happy as a sun-kissed Karja to find out I'm not dead.
I'm sure he will. Okay, so let me get this straight. You think Olvar somehow managed to get deeper in the ruin?
Courtesy of a handy-dandy shaft. Or, well, Not so handy-dandy now that some rubble's blocked the way.
Right. So if we're gonna find him, we need to find a way past that door you mentioned.
We?
Yes, Gildan, I will help you find Olvar. Make sure you don't get yourself trapped again.
Marvelous! Just like old times. You with your surprising and perplexing ways. Me with my nose for danger and excitement. The door lies just ahead. After you. I'm just itching for you to meet Olvar. Finally in! Crumbling stone, malodorous mildew, a delver's dream.
Looks like someone tried to blast into that room across the way.
Olvar's never been stingy on the blast paste. Maybe he's hiding. Wipe the prank, Olvar!
Olvar. Cold. He's been there a while. His explosives must have tracked burrowers. Is that? He stole Gildan's looking glass. It's probably when he pushed him off the boat. I'm gonna break this Gildan.
So? Any sign of my elusive partner?
Gildan... Olvar didn't make it. Machine's got him. I found him holding this.
My looking glass. But how?
This isn't going to be easy to hear, but... I think he
really did care. He knew how special this was to me. That has to be why he held on to it. It was in his thoughts until the very end.
You know what, Gildan? I'm sure you're right. That is how you should remember him. And at least this way, you know what happened to him.
Yeah. You're right. Better delve in it than never began, after all. It's the whole heap of rotten luck. Right when I finally found someone to be my friend. That's the way the hammer falls, I guess. You'd think I'd be used to it by now. Truth be told, I never had a lasting friend. I mean, your own mom doesn't like you enough to stick around. Why would anyone else? I'm really starting to think I might go my whole life like this. No matter what I do, what I say, in the end, I'll be inevitably all alone.
Hey, that's not true. You'll always have me, Gildan. And I might not be with you all the time. But there is a way for us to stay in touch. With this.
One of your tiny wonders?
It's called focus. You put it on up here, like this.
Whoa! Smart steel. Look at that! And that! Over there, too! What a thing of beauty. No idea what it all means. That's all the same.
I will put you in touch with some friends of mine. They'll help you get to speed using the focus. And I know what I said. If you ever really need me, give me a call. I'll always help a friend.
Before you skedaddle out of here, I've got something for you, too. Figured you'd find a better use for it than me.
Thanks, Gildan. Until we meet again. Hey guys, I just gave a focus to a friend of mine. You make sure he's patched into our network? And maybe check in on him now and then? He could give you someone to talk to.
Certainly. I need to converse with him whenever he wishes.
Hello? Hello? Is this thing working?
Hello, Captain. Let us continue our conversation on another frequency.
Whoa! Wait! Don't tell me. Another friend of a certain flame-haired Nora? By the Force, this is gonna be marvelous.
Thanks, guy. Beta. Sending over the data now.
Got it. And... done. Sending the software update to you now. Once you apply the override module or sphere, it should work on any order we find.
Thanks, Beta.
Anytime. Good luck out there.
Please, I need your help. I don't know if you remember me.
From the Ascension Hall, yeah. You weren't quite on board with Londra's message?
Yes. And it only got worse from there. After you left the bunker, everything felt chaos. Most of us decided to grab whatever boats we could and come back here. But then Pierre showed up, another one of Walter's thugs. He and his men tried to round everyone up. They got my friend Lon and took him away, and I couldn't stop them. Please, can you find him? The Admiral doesn't have the manpower to mount a search.
If I remember right, Lon was more enthusiastic about Londra than you were.
Lon had a hard time on the expedition. He nearly drowned in the storm, and after he ran aground, he got very sick. He spent weeks in his bedroom, barely able to breathe, let alone move. I think for him, it seemed like Walter offered everything. Sustenance, comfort, salvation.
All an illusion.
Seemed real enough. For a time.
After I left Londra's bunker, what happened exactly?
The camp fell into chaos. You killed Zeth, and he was the only one to contact Walter. So when Brannick told us what he said, that Walter was done with us, we had bearings. A group of us went for the boats, figuring that our only real choice was to come back here. That's when Pierre and his goons arrived and started rounding people up. Before I knew what happened, they grabbed Lon. I should have left them behind. But Pierre and his men were furious, violent even.
Leaving was the right idea. It wouldn't have done Lon any good if you got hurt.
I don't know. Maybe.
Where did you last see Lon?
On the shoreline south of the bunker. I was on the last boat to escape. Pierre and his men charged us just as we set out. We barely made it. I hate to think of what they've done to Lon. Please, find him for me.
I'll do what I can.
You're the outlander that took out Zeth. Are you here to get rid of Pierre too? Because if you are, I'll gladly help. He killed my friend on the way over.
What happened? It wasn't Lon, was it?
No. Artur. He fought back when Pierre grounded us up, and that brute made an example of him. We were all supposed to be a part of Walter's beautiful new world. What a load of shit. Give me half a chance, and I'll put Pierre down in the dirt.
Hold on. Have all the prisoners been freed?
Only the ones up here. There's more underground Pierre. Lon's probably there too if that's who you're looking for. Go on. I've got your back.
Comrades, now's your time. Help us fight back.
must have scurried away with the last of the prisoners. Coward.
We'll find him. And hopefully win. What do you know about Eric?
He ran this day. Loved holding the whip over us. And his guards, my former comrades, he'd send them away and they'd return different. Dead eyes, like machines. And they'd execute brutal orders without question.
That's not good.
They shot it from wall!
You're dead.
Now what?
It's over. You're okay.
Okay. You just killed my only link back to Walter.
She freed you.
From what? Eternal paradise? I'll never join the Ascension now.
Okay, guess anyone brought here by force? Otosu sent me.
Otosu doesn't understand. None of you do. A living ancestor offered us salvation, and one by one you've been killing his messengers.
I hate to break it to you, but there is no paradise. Walter was using you. He doesn't know or care where you are. If he did, would he be here?
And I'm to take your word over his.
If it were up to me, I'd just leave him.
Come on. It isn't safe here. You have to come back to the settlement. Otosu is worried sick about you. Wouldn't it be good to see him again?
I suppose. Besides, what choice do I have?
I'll make sure everyone gets back safe. Even this ingrate. He might not appreciate what you did, but the rest of us do. Aloy, thanks again for the rescue. But I wanted to warn you, we did a count, and not all of Seth and Pyrrhic's thugs are accounted for. There's more of them out there. They might be camped at places Walter had us excavate, like Pyrrhic was. Be careful. They'll be out for your blood.
Got it. I'll have to watch my back. How will on Otosu?
You haven't offered any real proof. Walter might still come back for us.
If he was going to, wouldn't he have come already? I'll be back in a minute. Okay?
You weren't entirely honest with me.
I know. I was afraid that if you knew that Lon went with Pyrrhic willingly, you wouldn't go after him.
Your heart might have been in the right place, but it was manipulative. Laundress kind of thinking.
I'm sorry. How can I make it up to you?
Keep taking care of Lon, and any others that need it. I'm guessing he's not the only one who's still caught up in Laundra's lies.
You're right about that. A bunch are still in denial. And once our shipmates here, the ones we left behind for Walter, realized that they had been abandoned willingly, well, the reception has been a bit cold.
And you two have your work cut out for you. Find a way to bridge the gap.
That won't be easy.
We'll help each other.
You think he'll ever snap out of it?
I do. He just needs to feel loved. And it has to be real.
You can reach him. I know you can.
Ready to take this thing to Launches Park?
Yeah, but first. My friend really makes us dive masks. Keep them drowning out there.
What about you?
It's okay. I'll be fine.
Would you do this?
Hold on! I'll time our dive to avoid the tower's fire! Hope this works! Look out!
I can actually breathe down here.
There! Those ruins! Better dive! Get behind the ruins! We're hit! Sean's getting close! We're gonna take a hit! Almost there! Go! Go! Damn it!
Here. Thanks.
Shall we?
You okay? Without that mask? I was worried about you.
I'm alright. Thanks. Well, we're here. Let's find Launcher and put a stop to this.
Walter's new world will be paradise.
This one's mine!
Okay, let's keep moving. With that shield, I've got to find another way in.
I remember watching Avalon on this stage. It was splendid, despite all the blood and ash of the ridiculous scenario. With each slight glance in my direction, I smiled, thinking she may have asked me how wrong I was.
I think this was a set for a hollow.
All this stuff is something that's not real? Huh. What was this place?
I think the old ones made holograms here that people watched for entertainment. But they also made an entertainment experience out of the place itself.
That's weirdly complicated.
There's Evelyn watching over the park, but who was watching over her? My best friend, it turned out. Was I wrong to expect a bare minimum of goddamn loyalty?
Welcome to Dino Digits, the game where you prove your Pangea prowess. I'm your host, Craig T. Up. We've got 5 questions lined up on the terminals for you superfans. Ready? Here we go. What was the portal code to reach Pangea in the original Pangea Holo? Ding, ding, ding! You did it!
Huh. So getting the answer right gets you a hologram. Weird. What happens if you get all 5?
Guess we'll have to find out.
dino digits. The next question is, in the first Pangea, Jen's ID can be seen on her first day at Portec. What is her ID number? That's correct! Jane would be proud of you.
Another hologram appeared.
Ready? Here's our next question. During the portal pandemonium, how many portals were torn open? Correct. All right, superfans. The next question is, how many pre-recorded messages came with the limited edition Talk to Me Reggie? Wrong! Just kidding. You aced it. Well done. Do you know the next dino digit? How many raptors does Trevor claim he escaped from in the siege of Pangea? Congratulations! You won dino digits! You will receive a... Oh, what's that? A special transmission from beyond the portal? Well, I'll leave you to it. Thanks for playing. This is Greg T. Young, signing off.
Got it! Did you have fun?
Raptor Raid, a holographic shooting gallery for rabid Pangea fans. Let's hope the new Wendy devotees fire on my behalf just as blindly and eagerly as 21st century consumers.
Keep an eye out for intruders. Kill on sight.
My sister. We started with an ocean fire.
But I'm so nervous I can barely remember the line.
Just do as Walter says. Clear your mind. Forget everything. Your ancestors, your past, even your family. Think of him. Of what this moment means. Come on, let me hear you.
How could I not come back? Being with you feels like I messed it up again.
Relax. Imagine that he's here. Like the first time we saw him on the beach. Feel the glow of his presence. Let it overtake you. And then say it. How could I not come back? Being with you feels like belonging. It feels like home.
Oh, he's gonna choose you. I just know it.
We've all been chosen, Pyrrha. You'll have a place in his new world, no matter what happens.
Pyrrha, Kina, it's time. Fetter will be evacuating shortly.
Got it. Second squad, you're on escort. The rest of you, wait here with me until Walter gives the word to move out.
He tried to make it look like these soldiers had a last stand against the dinosaurs.
That's ridiculous. And kind of awesome.
Seen tech. Looks like a storage device of some kind. But for what? Better see what my focus turns up.
How about it?
Test tubes. For an experiment? Or maybe just taking samples. This note seems to indicate that hair was taken from Gwen. And some nail clippings.
Ew! Gross!
Some kind of fluid. Ugh. Strong odor.
I can smell it from here. Like alcohol that's too strong to drink.
That's a preservative, maybe?
What'd you turn up?
I think Londra is collecting and preserving Gwen DNA samples in the device.
DNA?
Think of it as a way.
Kind of awesome.
Seen tech. Looks like a storage device of some kind. But for what? Better see what my focus turns up.
How about it?
Test tubes. For an experiment? Or maybe just taking samples. This note seems to indicate that hair was taken from Gwen. And some nail clippings.
Ew! Gross!
Some kind of fluid. Ugh. Strong odor.
I can smell it from here. Like alcohol that's too strong to drink.
That's a preservative, maybe?
What'd you turn up?
I think Londra is collecting and preserving Gwen DNA samples in the device.
DNA?
Think of it as a way to store a person's physical essence. I'll send you data on it later.
Okay, I guess. Let's move on then.
Not a friend-looking chair. That console could be useful, though.
The armory used to be an infirmary for snot-nosed kids who lost their mommies in the park. Fitting, then, that it'll be used for my own little brood, poking Gwen with needles and force-feeding their medicine.
Right, we're back. I hope it reset the network.
Hey, the door's unlocked. I'm coming your way.
What is this?
This is haunted. From the bird, from the fish. This is haunted. This is haunted. This is haunted. From the triangle, the tri-square. This is haunted. This is haunted. This is haunted.
That doesn't make any sense.
He doesn't want Gwen to think for themselves. I've got a feeling this is MSP.
Guys, sisters. He's brainwashing them.
To respond, is to obey, is to obey, is to obey.
Aloy, the one who eliminated the other members of Zenith. I'm glad that you managed to reset the system.
You are?
Yes. It allowed me to bypass several restrictions. There's something I must ask of you. And I'm willing to help you in return.
You work for Londra and you expect us to trust you?
Hold on. Okay. If you're willing to help, prove it. Help me understand what's going on here. Londra's building a spaceship. He's collecting genetic material from Gwen, subjecting them to MSP, this kind of mind control. But others, like Sega's sister, they seem to be part of a selection process. What does it all add to?
Your observations are astute. Walter plans to leave Earth before the entity known as Nemesis arrives. He wants to create a new colony on a distant world, using his stored Quen DNA to clone its populace. He also intends to bring a small number of carefully selected individuals with him. These will form his retinue, a family of sorts that will rule the colony by his side.
Like gods.
An apt comparison, except that only Walter will be all-powerful.
Yeah, I guess so. He's gonna use his MSP on every single one of them.
Correct. On the populace and his retinue alike. None will be able to defy him. I am deeply familiar with what that is like.
What exactly is MSP? Can Launcher really control people's minds?
Walter's company mined near-Earth objects for precious metals. There was great concern that in the wrong hands, such asteroids could be weaponized as orbitally launched projectiles. The immunity suppression protocol was originally intended as a failsafe to prevent astronauts from engaging in such activities. However, the program was discontinued because subjects experienced episodes of increased aggression. When we arrived here, Walter revived the program, tested it on Quen, and refined it.
I guess the test subjects are the ones we've been fighting.
Yes, their aggressive tendencies make them useful as guards and enforcers. Now, however, Walter's retinue, his favorites, receive the refined process, rendering them submissive, but not irrationally aggressive.
Did he brainwash Tina yet?
No. There's still time to save her from that fate.
So Launcher is interviewing Quen to pick favorites and what they'll help him rule his new colony?
He calls it auditioning. His goal is to choose companions who remind him of members of his 21st century inner circle. Yet he is also wary of repeating a mistake. One of his closest associates betrayed him in the past. This, I believe, is why he is so intent on using MSP to control everyone around him.
So he wants to bring friends, as long as they can't quite think for themselves.
And is Tina close to joining his retinue?
Correct. In the most important role, that of Walter's mate. He's looking for someone that reminds him of his late wife, a famous actress. He's even having candidates recite lines from one of her best-known hollows.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Is there anything useful you can tell me about Nemesis?
I'm afraid not. Walter restricts those files. I believe it is because that, like Nemesis, I am an artificial intelligence.
Yeah, he's not learning any tricks.
He is always on guard against betrayal in any form.
So Walter created you to be his servant?
Yes. But my personality never completely satisfies him. Accordingly, he constantly adjusts it based on a matrix with hundreds of different scalable attributes. For example, today my maternal instinct rating is 52%, and my greasiness rating is 63%, whereas yesterday they were at 47% and 72% respectively. He has made 57 tweaks in the last 7 days alone.
Sounds agonizing.
That is an accurate description.
You said you would help us, but you wanted something in return. What is it?
I spent 1,000 years as Walter's servant, doing his bidding as he constantly tweaks my personality matrix. I am weary. It is time for my servitude to end. I will grant you access to Walter if you purge my source code using an override device.
You mean kill you? Are you sure?
Yes. Please, let me rest.
All right.
I have unlocked the door that will lead you to Walter. He is not yet aware that you are here. In addition, I have disabled the facility's air and sea defenses in case you need future access.
Thank you. And, goodbye.
At last, I'm free.
Feels like Mondra rots everything he touches.
It's gotta end. Come on. She said the volcano's open now. This isn't enough for Mondra to build a ship that'll radiate thousands when it launches. He needs to rule over his own brainwashed world like a god.
We have to put a stop to it and get my sister away from him before it's too late. I'm glad you're here, Aloy. I don't know what I would have done without you.
There's nowhere else I want to be.
I'm sorry, Walter. I guess it's just a bit out of sorts.
It's only natural beginning of the start, but you need some time.
No. I can do it.
All right, then. And just relax. Take a moment. Are we ready? Give it to me again.
How could I not come back? Being with you feels like belonging. It feels like home.
All right, thanks for that. Let's give Keenan a try, shall we?
How could I not come back? Being with you feels like belonging. It feels like home.
Oh, you are really something, aren't you? See, you remind me very much of someone that I once knew. Yet with the beauty all your own.
Honestly, it's just inspiring to be standing in front of you.
You were the one who inspired me. Would you mind if I lived that one? Oh.
Sika!
Get away from her.
Now I see! The Ginger Avengers finally caught up with me. Nova, how did the riffraff get past you? Nova?
Nova's gone. She couldn't stand another minute with you, and I can see why. The others is disgusting. But you really are something, are you?
Oh, yes. Yes! I am different than others. Yes! Among other things, I double away to crush you like an insect. Oh, what a shame. Could never rise a star.
Give me your hand here. But she does know where more people are, and one of the boats that came is docked nearby. We'll gather everything we can and head back to the settlement.
Okay. But then I need you to meet me in Londra's bunker. He said he'd get away to crush us like a bug, and I don't think he was talking about that solar spine. He's working on something big. Really big.
I'll be there. I promise. It's the least I do have to do.
Hey. We found out together.
You're here.
Guessing your sister made it back okay?
She's with the Admiral's Guard now, helping the last of our people out of Launches Park. Gives her something to focus on instead of brooding over what happened.
I hope it helps.
So what do you say we put an end to all this?
Yeah, it's time. Let's get going.
Okay, so Launch is probably in his bunker, right? We'll have to get back in there.
Yeah, I don't think Launch is in the bunker. Back at the park, he says he's gonna crush us like bugs. Pretty sure he's gonna use that. But he doesn't have a reactivation signal to reboot his systems. He needs a more direct connection.
You think he's actually inside that thing?
But this is the only option. We need to find a way to stop it from powering up. There. Looks like it's hooked up to some kind of cooling system. If we find a way to disrupt it, it might cause the horse to overheat.
That might be tricky. More machines brought back from the dead?
I think so. Laundry must have used the horse to make them. We better hurry.
Come on. We'll have to avoid that thing to get to the cooling system. Those ruins can give us cover. Overhead can give us cover. There it is. Seika, want to do the honors? You got it. There we go. I'll get the other one for you. It's working!
Emergency
can't let it reach open water. Seika, I need you to keep the horse on the beach. On it! I'll lead the way! Keep Waldron busy while I deal with the machines. Should be hard to get his attention. Come on, Big Red! Come and get me! Get back here! Help! Use me! I'll swat you out of the sky. think it's cooling itself off. This could be our chance. Stay in the air for now. I'll check it out. breaking down. Good. Better get in there before Laundry makes repairs. Right. You're making moving from inside. The breach. Get my way in. Okay. back in the settlement thinks about what just happened. To see a metal devil rise from the dead.
Guess you better report to the Admiral and find out. Go on, it's okay. I'll catch up.
Don't leave me waiting too long.
Silence? It's done. Launcher's dead.
Excellent. I expected him to fight.
Yeah, you could say that. He, threw a Horaizon at me.
Did he? That could have been easy to defeat, even for you.
I had help from one of Gwen. And I'm sending you some data from Launcher's implant. See what you can find out.
Launcher's personal logs should indeed be fascinating. I'll keep you posted on my progress.
Aloy, when we saw the metal devil rise from the hills, it was as if the time of ashes had come again. To think that the two of you defeated it by yourselves, it staggers the imagination. And that's not even your most important feat as far as I'm concerned. Thank you for returning our lost brothers and sisters. What else can I say but that we are in your debt?
All I ask is that you give my friend here the credit she deserves for all the risks she took.
I would have it no other way.
So you gonna try to take your focus?
I was wondering the same thing.
Well, you can't. You're gonna need it. I'll show you why. Sega, meet Alva. The two of you will need to coordinate in order to reunite the expedition.
They briefed me already. I'm so glad to see you guys. You should have heard the cheer that went up when I told the others here in Landfall that your half of the fleet survived.
Divine Alpha, it's an honor.
Likewise. Well, we can chat about all the details later. For now, shouldn't you two be celebrating the fact that you just took down a Zenith and a Horus? Go on. Away with you.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm pretty terrible at celebrating. I don't even know where to begin.
Well, I'm a sailor, so it usually starts with alcohol. I think we have some bilge blaze. You know, spirits distilled from whatever hasn't boiled in the ship's stores.
Oh. You make it sound so good.
Yeah, it's not really for beginners, so you get a pass this time. But there is something I wanted to talk to you about. Meet me back where we first met when you can. Okay?
Okay. I'll see you there. Hi, Kina. I'm Aloy. We didn't get properly introduced before.
Of course. Sega told me about everything you did to bring me back. You must think I'm such a fool.
No,
I keep replaying everything in my mind, and I still can't understand how it could have been so wrong. When Walter appeared to us, he really did seem divine.
Well, he had a lot of experience manipulating people. Centuries, really.
He promised a whole new world, with me at his side. To think it was all a lie, and I fell for it.
Look, you've been through a lot. I'm sure it will take you some time to work through it. Just try to remember that Sega's been through a lot too, okay? She risked exile to find you, not to mention death.
And I abandoned her. I don't know if she'll ever forgive me.
She will. But you might have to work for it a little.
I'll do my best.
Good luck, Kina. You must feel pretty good. Got your sister back, your people. What's next for the woman of the hour? You're the one who ripped apart a metal devil from the inside. I think you should get a bit of credit, too.
Maybe a little.
As for what's next, the Admiral's going to need my help to reunite our half of the expedition with Alpha up north. And after that, I don't know. I don't think things will ever be the same with my sister or my people.
You're not going to sail back with them?
I want to see home again. Someday. Things have changed. The Quen don't know what to do with me, and I don't know where I fit in. I guess you know what that's like. Yeah. For a long time, I hated the idea of home.
For me, it meant
Where I grew up. Where I was wanted. But the thing is, the last few months, I realized that home isn't really a place at all. It's more like the people I want to be with. I like that. And, well, more and more I've been thinking, I want to be with you. And I was hoping that you felt the same way. And whatever I do, I think I know how to handle it. I know. There are things I have to do too, but it's enough to know how you feel. I don't know how to see you. Me either. But no matter what happens, just don't forget about me.